good idea, pressure washer in a car this old.
They'll probably go through the windows and all sorts.
Find there'll be water inside. That's 10.
That'll be one that Grandad's bodged then.
Oh, don't mind what he uses.
On the light.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today marks 75 years of VE Day, so we thought today we'd get the 1937 Ford 8 Model Y out, do a little job to it, take it for a little run later. So we've got a head replacement to do. This one's leaking a bit of water, so we'll bring you along the way. I don't know if this will come off without the fucking...
Yeah, well. Can you take the distributor out?
Yeah.
God, I've got to remember how to do it.
Actually,
Don't do that little pin.
I'm wondering whether I might have to take it out so I know where it all go back together. You come this side.
Yeah.
And start taking the alternator off. Can you just put the starting handle in there?
You've got to go in like that in there.
Yeah. Keep going. Up and now, up a bit. No, you go back a bit. Go back. Right. Right, now turn it slowly clockwise. That's it.
So we've just found top dead centre.
We've now got the distributor in lined up.
So we can take the distributor out.
Yeah.
I'm just taking the dynamo off. I'm trying to anyway. Do you reckon I should give that a tap with a hammer?
Yeah.
So no, that's too big. What's the same as 7/16 to 11?
Yeah.
It's got to be an 11mm then, because that's too tight.
Right. There might be.
Okay, so I was struggling a bit to get the belt off the off the dynamo. So we just turned the engine over just to wind it off, and we put it back on top dead. We're now getting the head bolts off, or head nuts, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now we're moving them so then we can take the head off and put the other one back on with a new head gasket.
Stiff.
I think that one was before as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are head nuts, aren't they?
Yeah.
A head.
So the head that we actually needed had to be an 8-horse head. Combustion chambers are smaller in an 8-horse rather than a 10. If you put a 10 on an 8, it'd be quite a bit underpowered. A lot of these heads were robbed off the 8-horsepower engines and put on the 10-horsepower engines to give more compression.
Alright.
So you get a lot of 8-horsepower engines kicking around. The very early ones have got this stud hole. That's for your dynamo. Slightly later ones. The early ones are bolted on, as you can see from that head. And the slightly later ones were cast in.
So luckily we managed to find a longer hose that will do it.
Yeah. And we've also skimmed the head to give it a good gasket seal. So
hopefully no leaks this time.
No. So
yep.
we can get this one on. We just need to give the top of the block a little clean. Clean the oil off this, what I put on to protect it. We just want to clean the top of that so we get a good gasket seal.
Then we get the new one on.
Then we can put it all on.
We are social distancing. It's just us. We live in the same household. We live together, work together, and we're not seeing or going near anyone else, for anyone wondering.
Yeah.
The gasket?
Yeah, put that on. Push it all the way down. All the way down?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, ready for the head? The rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just ran into a little bit of a problem in that the head we bought, the bolt that holds the distributor and locks the distributor in place, had actually been snapped off in the head. So luckily we just managed to drill and tap it. We've got a bolt in there, got a couple of washers just to space it because the bolt's a little bit long, but that should do for now until we can fix it properly. We're just getting the distributor in now and all the plugs back in. And then hopefully soon, once we've got the dynamo on, we should be able to, and all the water connected, we should be able to give it a run.
Need some new bloody plug leads.
Get some ordered.
Yeah. Right, can you go on the bottom pulley again?
Yeah.
Nearly on anyway.
Ready?
Yeah. Yep, that's on.
And then we could take it for a little spin to celebrate VE Day. And being a 1937 car, so this was built before the war, survived all through the war, right until 2020 today, 75 years after the, what was that, after they announced they won the war, wasn't it? 75 years later, and this car is still in original condition. What's the lie?